Dear friends, on 15th August 1947, India got its independence from the colonial British rule. At the time of independence, India as a nation was struggling with a lot of problems such as abject poverty, high illiteracy, and hunger. Yes, hunger. We didn't even produce sufficient food grains to feed our population. Many a times we were dependent on supplies from the developed nations for feeding our population. And this went on till the late 1960s, till the time we came out with the Green Revolution. And by the early 1970s, we were self sufficient in food production and we could feed our population. And in fact, we produced so much that we could supply to other countries as well. So that was the biggest, single most important achievement of ours as a nation in those days. Now, what all other things that we have achieved as a nation since independence? Look, when we got independence, they say India didn't even produce needles. That may not be exactly true, but we were terribly lacking behind as an economy. Our industrial sector was not that significant. So we had to literally start from scratch. The then government of India gave a lot of importance to basic infrastructure. All public sector units were set up. SAIL, GAIL, VAIL, HPCL, BPCL, Indian Oil, all these great public sector units were set up in those days. Education institutions were set up, IITs, the IIMs, the AIMS, Navodaya, Sainik schools, all those wonderful universities such as JNU and all other central universities, all these great institutions were set up. So we can say the nation was literally built from scratch, bit by bit, brick by brick. Thereafter, as they say, there was no looking back. We went from one success story to the other. As I said, we went for the Green Revolution in the late 1960s, then we went for White Revolution, Blue Revolution, Silver Revolution. We became one of the largest producer of milk because of White Revolution, one of the largest producer of fish through Blue Revolution, one of the largest producer of eggs in the world through Silver Revolution. We started sending satellites to the space. There are not so many countries in the world that have that capacity to send satellite into the space. Our space science department, the Indian Space Research Organization, is one of the best in the world. Then you come to the 1980s, telecom revolution started. Computers came into India. In those days, there was a lot of opposition to computers because there were people who thought that that could kill jobs. But look what we achieved. Because of the computers, our IT and BPO sector developed, and today our IT and BPO sector is the envy of the world, one of the major contributors to our economy. Today, India is the fourth largest economy in the world. India is a major exporter of IT services, gems and jewelry, pharmaceutical products, food grains, seafoods, and all other products to different parts of the world. So, when we should be celebrating all these great successes, we need to remind ourselves that still our economy is struggling with a lot of other issues. For example, our manufacturing sector remains weak. We are not producing enough jobs for our youth. So our economy needs to work on particularly the strengthening of the manufacturing sector so that we can produce enough jobs for our population. So to sum up, I would like to say that since independence in 1947, we have achieved a lot as a nation, but this is not the time to sit on our laurels. We will have to look into all the challenges that are still left to address for our nation. For example, deep-rooted corruption, weak manufacturing sector, long pending reforms for all different sectors. For example, police, judiciary, education, and so on. So let us all Indians, brothers and sisters, let us all take oath that we will work hard and make our country even a much greater nation on planet Earth, maybe the greatest nation on planet Earth. Jai Hind.